Newcastle FC TV's Peter McDowell. Thank you, George. Good evening, everybody.
This is Solo P1. Welcome to the final whistle, game 14, Newcastle versus Liverpool. We did try to do this video yesterday, but there was technical difficulties. I've done it with Rods. Big up to Rods. I'm going to put him on in a minute. But I've had 24 hours to think about this game. And guess what? My opinion hasn't changed. It's still the same. We should have won that game yesterday, in my opinion. I think Kelleher is the reason why we didn't win as well, along with Darwin Núñez. I'm just going to call it how it is. The guy's just not right for our club, in my opinion. You may disagree with it. It is what it is. We live in a free world. We're not all supposed to agree with each other. But yeah, yesterday I think that was 2 points gone. We should have won that game, and hopefully in the future now that we can just finish these games off, because looking at our defence, I think our defence is looking kind of leaky. And now Kanate is out. Virgil's looking tired as well. We need some rotation in this team. And just as Rod said yesterday, I done a video with Rod's, and he said that our bench looks weak, and it does. So before I bring in the special guest, Rods, Uncle Rods, Anfield Uncle Rods, I'm going to bring in my Hulk, who's my partner in crime, TOTO Ama. Go for it. Back in 1 second.
Yeah, big up, man. Yeah, feeling all right. You know, I've had like I said, I want to repeat, echo what Solas has had 25 hours to think about the game. And yeah, There's a few things that I want to point out. Our team today just weren't at it. It just not today, other day, but you know what I mean. Other day, our team just weren't at it. It's just not sharp enough. First half, I think Newcastle had us over. We couldn't handle the press. But second half, we came alive. But we just got done on the counter attack. That's what Newcastle was doing, is waiting for that counter attack.
So we're gonna discuss that now. We're gonna discuss it. We're gonna bring in our special guest. This guy is a true red from the old school. He was round in the John Barnes day, Ian Rush, the good days. A true Liverpool fan at heart, not like some of these fake fans that have just come along a couple of years ago. This guy goes back to the 80s, bro. This guy is the real deal. His name is Anfield Uncle Rods. Big up.
Big up, man. Big up. How you doing, people?
Yeah, I just threw up about sick. Well, I was just sick about an hour ago because I had something weird. Like food poisoning. I just threw up, but I'm still gonna do the video because I love it.
You know what it is? That's up to me before. That's up to me before. Sort of like it just takes one thing to sort of like drink or eat that doesn't agree with you, and it just come back up. So I don't watch nothing. But like, as I said, we're gonna get into it. Obviously, the game last night and that we all share the same points, disappointments. But we're gonna get into it. Thanks for having me on your show, bro.
Yeah, every time. We had a good talk yesterday, me and Rod's just discussed about football in the club. Because you can tell that you're a true Liverpool fan. There's a lot of people on YouTube here that say they support Liverpool, but really they're just when they act out all funny, they do it for the clicks, let's face it. They do it for the clicks. It is what it is, isn't it? There's a lot of mans not even been to Anfield and say they support Liverpool, They ain't even been in the it is what it is, isn't it? Man, I'm disappointed really more in this situation with I think our club just needs to start moving in January with these signings. Virgil van Dijk is not going to be on top form all season. He will fall off. The guy's 32 years of age. He's 32 years of age and he's been playing every single game this season. Right, I know they've got all these new medicines with the science and all that with the dietitian, but you can't stop the clock.
No.
You can't stop it. Once Father Time kicks in, that's it. It's over.
Facts.
And we just need someone, right? Just another defender that can play on the left back, whatever, and cover off Virgil. I don't trust Quansar to do it. No, don't trust Quansar to do it. And after yesterday's performance, I don't trust Gomez either. I don't know what Gomez was doing. What was he doing yesterday, Gomez? It's liability. You know what? I trust Robbo because I thought Robbo had a decent game yesterday. Robbo's, you know what I mean? He's showing his true spirit, man. But Virgil looking a bit slow yesterday. And I'm not going to get into. We can get into Nunes later. But I'm just disappointed. How are you feeling about And I want this guy to come back as well because it's saying on the internet now that he's that he might be coming on and for a number 9. Because I think I mentioned it on the video. They could have Chiesa as a 9 because he can play left, right wing, and he can play the 9 as well.
Yeah.
Here's my tune.
È partito veloce Insigne. Verratti l'ha visto. Eccolo servito. Proviamo a farci vedere con Immobile che è andato sulla traccia opposta. Ecco il pallone per Immobile. Posizione regolare. Ha tenuto la Ponte. C'è Chiesa in area di rigore. Chiesa!
I want this guy to ball. You know what I want him to ball? Because we got him for 10 million. Everybody thinks he's going to flop. Everybody said he's a stupid signing. But when he starts playing, if he starts scoring, there you go. That's what I want.
He's been doing mine on the 21s as well.
Yeah, he scored. Did you see the goal? He scored. I watched him yesterday. He's fit, man. He's ready to go. He's ready to go.
Play him as a 9, mate. Play him as a 9.
Yeah, that's it. Play him as 9. Forget Nunes and have him as a 9.
Yeah.
Because yesterday that chance that Nunes had, I guarantee he would have buried it.
Oh yeah.
Guaranteed.
I think you would have buried that.
Yeah, of course. I was a good football. What are you talking about, man? I would have definitely buried that. You would have as well.
No, yeah, I would have. Yeah, because I don't really. I don't play football. I don't play
okay.
football. So yeah,
Okay.
I would have done it. Yeah, true. You're right.
So what do you think about yesterday overall, Rod? I know we talked about it yesterday, but the video's not on there now. I want to hear your thoughts on the game yesterday.
It just, to me, at the end of the day, it's like it goes back to the Southampton game.
Yeah.
Right? You're gonna see a few games, probably a handful of games, when it proves at the end of the day that we need a 6.
Mm.
It proves that we need a 6 because I don't think Ryan Gravenberch can do it on his own. Don't get me wrong, he's an excellent footballer, and I love the way that he's slotted into that, that position. You know what I mean? Pause. He's slotted into that, and he's done well, but you cannot expect that top level performance all the time, especially if not his position. If he's not a 6, you cannot expect it all the time. You're gonna get a game at the day where he gets overrun, and that's what was happening yesterday.
Yeah,
was getting overrun because what it is, you got Tonali in midfield, you got Bruno Gomes in midfield, so you got an Italian and a Brazilian, and you got another Brazilian, and they was just doing pure shithousery yesterday.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Let me show you something.
He's a bit tired as well, isn't it, Rod? Don't you think he's a bit tired?
He's a bit tired. Let me show you something. All right, this is why I rate Rafa Benitez. Yeah, one of the own.
I rate him as well.
Yeah, no. This is what because over the years I lost a lot of respect for him. Yeah.
Why?
I'll discuss that in a minute. But this is one of the reasons why I rate Rafa Benitez. Right, is because what he did at the day. Right, he played something like a 4-3-2-1. Yeah. And he kind of he literally had Mama Sissoko, yeah. He had Mascherano, right?
Yeah.
Now Mama Sissoko was a destroyer.
Yeah.
He just destroyed everything in midfield.
Yeah. He was a savage. I remember.
Yeah, you remember, right?
Yeah.
Now Mascherano was more of the defensive type. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then what you had at the day, you had you had Lucas Leiva that came in as well, remember?
Yeah.
2007. That was sort of like another playmaker, yeah?
Yeah.
Right? Then you had Xabi Alonso, which was which was the ultimate playmaker.
Yeah.
So what you got 2 defensive-minded midfielders, and you got 2 playmakers as midfielders, right?
Yeah.
But then you got another midfielder, which literally played as a centre forward, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just behind Torres.
Yeah.
So what was happening in midfield and everything, right? Things in midfield was getting nullified. Was getting nullified in midfield because you had the destroyer, you had the defensive midfielder. You know what I mean? Those were your 2 catalysts in midfield. Those are the ones that won the midfield battle for you. So then at the end of the day, it kind of let an outlet for the likes of Xabi Alonso and the likes of Lucas Leiva. Because a lot of people got to remember at the day, right? Number one with Lucas Leiva, he was not a defensive-minded midfielder. When he come to Liverpool, he was more of an attacker, right? Yeah. So what he had in the day, Lucas Leiva, if he didn't have anything, he had a good pass on him. He had a brilliant pass on him. Good first touch and a good pass, yeah? And that's in that system of what Rafa Benitez had, right? That's all you needed from him. Good first touch, good pass. Now, then you got Xabi Alonso at the day, right? We can have he can do his long passes, and B, he can score goals as well.
That's what I think the case is like, though.
Right. So, what you've got now in midfield now, you've got one player at the day that isn't really a defensive midfielder. No, but he'll play that role because nobody else will play it. Well, nobody else will play it, right? You got McAllister today, which is not a defender. He's more of an attacker. He's more of a 10. Do you know what I mean?
Could be in the 10.
Right. When you see him play for Argentina and all that, he's more in a 10, right? Yeah. But then after that, right, then you got Curtis Jones that will come back and help. He'll come back and help midfield and try and do his stuff, right? But the midfield at the day, when you look at it, it hasn't really got the balance. It didn't have the balance of what the balance was with Newcastle yesterday. Because you had Tonali in the day that was the playmaker, yeah?
Yeah.
That was the playmaker. Bruno Gomes at the day was a destroyer. Yeah. And he had Joe Linton at the day, right, which was like kind of a defensive type sort of. Player. I'm not saying he's good, but that's what you need. Yeah. So basically,
I think Joe Linton a couple of years ago I would have had him at Liverpool.
Yeah, because he at that time, a couple of years ago, he's more of an attacker. But I think when the new manager came in, it kind of changed his game, and he's doing well. Don't get me wrong, he's doing well. But what it is, they took control of the midfield, because our midfield was weak, it was weak. So that's what I'm trying to say at the end of the day. Look, if they went out and bought a Varela at the end of the day, right, well, then we've got no problems then. Yeah. Because we have the two RGs in midfield, right? Yeah,
but we're going to wait till next season probably, innit? Because I know what you're saying. Maybe Slot will do that, when he can build his team. Because this is Jurgen's team, innit? He's coming.
But he won't get to build his team. He won't. You know why?
I know because the Edwards are not there. But
no, it's not even that. It's not that. Sorry, what it is? Sorry to cut across you. It's not even that, because what it is today, right, is this. Slot's role now, right? So I've got nothing against Slot as a person,
Right?
I thought he's inexperienced at the day, right? And so far, he's slowly proving me wrong.
Good,
proving me wrong. He's doing his thing, right? But hence the fact that today we cannot forget that Slot's only a head coach. He doesn't have say on what's coming in and what's going out.
I know.
He has no say at all, right? When it was Klopp at the day, right? Klopp had that say because Klopp was the manager.
But eventually he gained it. Obviously,
what is because Slot was that manager, because he came in as a manager.
Yeah.
So realistically, although he acted on it later, he had that say from day one anyway. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Slot's job is at the day is like Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards are supposed to go out and find the players, and they'll get a player, and then they'll bring him in and say, right, coach him to be sort of like the next best thing. That's all it is. So
but at the moment it's like that though. At the moment it's like that. But if Slot starts winning stuff, then Slot's gonna want
he's still not gonna do it. You know why?
Yeah, but I think he don't have influence over signings. That's Edwards and that. But don't you think he actually goes to them and say, maybe that player, I like that player, and they can say, well, we don't like him. But he can always have an opinion in it. He must go to him and say, like,
he can have an opinion. He can have an opinion.
Or maybe he'll be a good player. He'll be a good player.
Yeah, he can have an opinion.
Yeah.
But whether that's going to sway them into sort of like getting these people out and people in, because what it is with Edwards is a situation that he doesn't want what happened last time with Klopp.
Yeah,
that's why he's coming in this role. You know,
like you said yesterday, you don't think he ever left. He was always there.
No, he never actually left. He's just waiting for the right time to come back and get his right
push
position.
Klopp out, and it's a push Klopp out.
Right. So that's why, in some sort of ways, I feel sorry for Slot, because like no matter what he achieves this season, we can still achieve what we want to achieve. You know.
Yeah, we can still win the league.
Yeah. No matter what he achieves this season, right? He's still not gonna get what he wants.
I know. I don't get long as we win. I just want to win. And obviously, if we start declining, nothing happens. Obviously, it's going to be on Edwards and all that, and FSG and that. But I know what you're saying, and I know you're right. I know that's why they didn't want that situation with Jurgen there. And when Jurgen had all that power, that's what caused the problems. Maybe Jurgen should have just kept coaching the team.
Yeah,
that's when he was at his best. When he was just coaching the team. When he had power over transfers as well, that's when he starts to slip a little bit. It was better when he first came, when he was just coaching the team, and I think Jurgen was better doing that, because some of the signs, that's my. But what do you think of it, Joe?
We need to focus on getting players in the January transfer window.
Yeah,
and I think as Slot's just coaching a team, I think I have a little say in it, maybe to suggest, but he didn't have no control.
I know
he has no control of transfers. So we just need to
peak
whatever our priorities are. Now, of course, we need a new DM, and we need a new. Of course, we all know what we need for Liverpool. We just gotta get it done, because we can get linked, but we'll never ever get it done, man. You know, I don't know what it is. It's like last year's transfer window. We linked to Mbappe, we linked to Bellingham, we linked to Casado. We didn't get any of them.
Yeah.
We did not get any of them. Of
It's
course,
all
the only one, the only one I'm not okay about is Casado, because Casado's not doing the greatest job of Chelsea. As far as I saw, right? Even though Chelsea's all right, I ain't seen him play. So look, Casado, I don't really mind not getting. Better chance of getting Mbappe, Bellingham. Of course, Mbappe's still not in the biggest form. Yeah, but I won't mind nuance that.
I didn't want Mbappe at Liverpool. It's too much
Of
trouble.
course, look. Of course, they got this big ego, right? Of course, like Bellingham as well.
Yeah, but he would divide. He's a kind of player, yeah. And it was like that at PSG. He would divide the changing room.
Yeah.
He's a divider.
He's a kind of guy, right? He would just, always think about himself all the time.
Yeah.
He won't think about it.
That's where Slot comes. That's where Slot comes in, and says at the end of the day, sort of like gets that out of him, and says that look, at the end of the day, right, you're part of a team. You're not. The team is not you. You know what I mean? That's where Slot at the end of the day earns his bucks. You know what I mean? He's got to have a bigger kind of like what can I say? He's got to have a bigger attitude than what he has. If he sees you coming in to the squad like a drama king, he's got to cut that shit out straight away. And say to him, well, you're not. I don't care who you are, but you're not going to play until you fix up your attitude. This is where Slot earns butter. Do you know what I mean? So yes, I would welcome. I would welcome sort of like Mbappe, and even the thing with Caicedo, when you look at it, Caicedo alongside McAllister in the day, right? That cooks blood. Yeah, that cooks. That's why McAllister was vexed with Caicedo when he went to Chelsea. He was vexed. Yeah. Proper vexed with him.
That would have been Slot wanted it. No, Klopp wanted Casado.
Yeah, that's why. That
would have been perfect. Perfect.
That's why. Casado's a proper number 6. We need a defensive number 6. We've got Gravenberch. I think he's more of an 8 than a 6 in my opinion. He's more of an attacker.
But he's a ball carrying midfielder, isn't he? He's like a ball carrying midfielder. Yeah, exactly.
McAllister, I think he's a proper DM. Endo, I don't know why we're not playing Endo more.
Exactly. This is my point. Sorry to cut across you, Toto.
That's all right.
I know you got a lot to say. I'm sorry to cut across you. Please excuse me. But that's what pisses me off, right? Yeah. At the end of the day, and Slot's got to take some heat for this, Slot's got to take some heat for this. I don't like giving him heat until he deserves it. You know what I mean? I'll criticize him when he deserves it, and I'll give him praise when he deserves it. Trust me, right? But he has to take some criticism because very well at the end of the day, right? Yeah, that we need a 6 in the team and everything that, right? You got a 6 on the bench and everything that, right? That you do not want to play, only want to play him at the day, and when it's like the last last 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, that's when we want to play him at the day, right? Yesterday, right? Endo didn't come on at all yesterday. And what should have happened at the day? When we went 3-2 up, he saw the midfield was shaky, right? What you doing? Make that transfer straight away.
He should have made that. He should have done that when we was 3-2 up.
Yeah, just make it straight away. Straight away, right?
He's been doing that all season. This is what I don't understand. Yeah, all season, right? He's been doing that when we're winning. He brings on Endo, defensive DM, good, ready to go. But for some reason, this game, he never done it. He kept him off, and I was very shocked why he kept him off.
Yeah. The thing is about it, you bring on Endo when Salah just scored and everything that, right? Because you know what is it? I'll put it this way: the last 10 minutes of the game at the day, right? I would like whether it was 2-2 or whatever, yeah. So it was 2-2 last 10 minutes of the game, which it was, yeah. Last 10 minutes, I'm getting Endo ready. Yeah. I'm getting Endo ready to go on to say, well, look, you know what, at the end of the day, right? Worst case scenario, we take a point from there, which you did anyway, right? But the only thing pisses us off at the day is we could have took 3, right? So basically, the last 10 minutes of the game, you say, right, and the Endo, go on there and everything that, and the shit house the place. Yeah. The shit house the place and everything that, right? If you have to take one for the team, take one for the team, but shit house the place. Okay. And you know what? Yesterday, we would have won that yesterday.
We should have won it. We should have won it.
should have won it. But the thing is about it is this and the thing that, right? Because they was talking about like on coverage yesterday. They was talking about sort of like Nunes and sort of like and Keller, right? Now, not being funny, I'm with Drifty with this at the day, saying that day it's Keller lost the game for us.
Yeah,
he did. Right, but what Cal rebuttal wasn't today is that right, there were players at the day that missed chances. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, right.
Salah missed chances all the time, but he still scores.
Yeah,
and I think they're both right. They both can be right. You know, they both can be right.
Can be right, but what Drifty said when it made a good point, because what you got to think about, we was 3-2 up.
Yeah. I'll get it.
It was 3-2 up at that time.
I blame
really,
Keller and Arsenal, dude.
Yeah, all you had to do and day is see the game out.
Grab that ball. That's all he had to do.
That's what I'm saying. See the game out.
Nobody was by him. He could have just a few steps, grabbed the ball, done. Alisson would have grabbed that ball 100%. It was just coming towards him, just grab the ball. But for some reason, he just wanted.
He literally looked at the ball, drop, and he looked at Cher, put the ball in the back of net, and was like,
he had a brain fart.
I'm like, what's your name?
He had a brain fart. I don't. He just stood there, and I thought,
nah, so because it's just what I mean. World class players turn up in the big games.
Yeah. Keller is world class. Keller is world class.
Keller is world class. I just think that everyone has a bad game in the day. Everyone has a bad game. You know, Keller had so much fun in the games, right? But you expect him by that form to catch that ball.
Three goals yesterday, right? 3 goals yesterday, I would have him at fault for. 3 goals. The first
I don't know. You know the Isak goal. I don't think you could have saved that Isak one.
He could take on the bar.
I just saw that. You know that was
Amaron, volleyed from around
that goal.
From around the same distance,
yeah,
of like Isak, right.
But I think he caught him off guard.
We're trying to say we shouldn't be off guard.
I'm all about I don't think he saw all of it because the player was in front of him, and it's the way Isak took it.
Man, he had the space because he reached out to it. What it wasn't in day, right? The one with Alisson at the day when he Amron volleyed Isak from the same position in the day, right? What Alisson did in the day, right, is like tipped it onto the bar, comes down, and he just lashes it out,
That's too early. So that game came out too early sometimes as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what it is at the day? That's a difference. That is a difference between Alisson and Kelleher. That's why at the day, that's why, you know what I mean? You have to say, well, look, you know what is with Keller? He's not exactly there yet. Do you know what I mean? Although we've been praising him, he's not exactly there. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, no, I just think he had a bad game.
Yeah, he can tip down the bar. The second goal at there, don't know what he was doing in the second goal. Yeah, and then they got the third goal.
The goal, you know I think the other two he should. The other two he should have saved. 100%, I agree with you on that, Rod. But I think that Isak goal, that goal was it was hard to save. I think that would have been a lucky. The other two, Rods, 100% agree with you. 100%.
But do you agree?
Save them. And that at the end, oh God, the why he didn't catch the ball. But
do you agree at the end of the day that Alisson would have saved all 3?
I don't know about that Isak one.
The first one I don't think he would have saved, but I think the other two.
The other two definitely. Nice. That Isak one, it was a cold goal, man. I went and watched it again over and over, and I thought,
no man, he's safe. I reckon.
I'll back up a bit. I'll tell you the Isak one. I'd say 50-50. He would have saved it 50-50. Really, but it was a but Alisson's the best keeper in the world.
Do you know what I'm judging it on? What I'm judging it on that, right, is that one of the last times we played him at St. James Park, we won 2-1, and Amaron followed Alisson for the same distance, and he saved. That was coming at Alisson faster than the Isak goal yesterday.
Oh, I got you.
You see, Isaac's goal yesterday. Don't get me wrong. Isaac's goal yesterday was cold. Yeah. That was more placement. Yeah. Right. With Amon's one, that was power. That was power. That was heading into the goal in the first. And it tipped onto the bar. But you know what? We could have that argument for 50-50. But
the 50 goals, But Alisson, there's no one like Alisson really. The only one on Alisson's level is the Real Madrid keeper. What's his name? Quarter.
Oh, he's good, isn't he? He's good.
You should have won, in my opinion. That was Wozniak. Shambles by the keeper, we just totally agree. Is Virgil not replaceable? No, he's not. Jordy, big up to Jordy. How you doing, bro? Long time, man. Long time. Howie, lads, big up.
Yeah, big up.
And that was an amazing game, mate. Yeah, it was. Big up, Jordy, man. Yeah, you were lucky to get away with a draw, by the way. But you did play good. You played good. You played good. But I'm worried. What I'm worried about, is our defense going forward. We're looking leaky, and now Konate's not there. I think we're going to struggle in defence. I think we've got Everton next, which it's going to be a tough game. We get through the Everton, and after that we've got Fulham.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So Konate should be back soon, but I'm worried about our defence, and I'm worried about Virgil as well.
You know what you do?
I'm worried about Virgil looking tired.
This is what you do, right? If you're gonna play, right? Let's say, ideally, if your back four is gonna be Gomez, Kwanzaa, Verge, and Robertson, yeah. You then have to play, right, in midfield. You have to play Endo, because I think Endo will suit this game on Saturday. Endo will suit it,
yeah.
You play Endo.
It's gonna be a gritty game.
Yeah, Endo will suit this one.
Yeah.
You play Endo and Curtis Jones in midfield as a double pivot. You have to, right?
Yeah.
And then you put Szoboszlai obviously as a 10. You know what I mean? You have to give Ryan Gravenberch a rest.
He needs a rest. And I disagree with you, Toto. I think he's good as a DM. I just think he's getting tired. He's getting fatigued. He's played every single game in a role. Like me and Rod was discussing it yesterday. He's playing a role that he's not. He didn't got like it. He's more of a creative midfielder, isn't it? He's not like
he's more of what
McAllister.
He's more of what Toto just said. He's like more of an 8. He is more of an 8.
He's playing a role that he don't usually play.
Yeah,
he's getting tired more.
Yeah, because what it is today, you know, 8 and then day is like it's like your ball carrying player. You know what I mean? Yeah. Your ball carrying. He'll bring that.
He's good as a DM, though. He's good as a DM.
But the thing is about it in the day, bro. That's why I agree with Toto. What Toto said, I agree with 100%. But the only thing is in the day, he's also doing that DM role well, right?
Yeah.
But it's always a but. It's to our detriment because what he's doing, he's literally doing 2 jobs at once. That's what's making him tired. You know what I mean? If he was to just if he was able at the day to concentrate on doing one thing. Yeah, because most of the players,
he's doing what Konate does. He's playing centre back and he's playing right back as well.
Right. So most of these teams that we got in the league, most of them at the day, right, have got players at the end of the day doing their job. They're not doing other people's job and their job. They're doing their job. Now, what is Ryan Gravenberch at the end of the day, right? He's doing 2 jobs into one. That to me at the day, right? That's number one. That gets you burnt out. That will burn you out. Yeah,
but that's all he can do. Look, I understand, but I think when we get our team right, I think I would leave him as the 6. I like him as the 6, but he just needs to do the 6 only, not do another job as well. Jordy, what was Kelleher doing at the shower goal? What goal? Oh, is that the play scored?
Fabian Shaw.
Fabian Shaw.
You guys freely gifted that 3-3 equaliser. Yeah. How do you think about Man City and Villa performance? Yeah, Villa won. Fair play, man. You got the win. Aston Villa, big up to them. They got the win, and Man City won as well. Not big up to them. I don't really care about Man City, but big up to the Villa and big up to the Geordies, man. You got the points. Yeah, you got the point, man. It was us. We blew it at the end of the day. People could blame Nunes. Yeah, of course he should have scored. He never. But if I was gonna look at it as percentage, I'd say 75% of it's Alisson, and the other 35 is Nunes. But it's more Alisson, not Alisson. It's more Kelleher. Kelleher is say 80% Kelleher because he should have grabbed that ball. Because if he would have grabbed that ball, we would have won. But if Nunes would have scored, we probably would have won as well. So you can look at it that way. But it's more Kelleher, just the fact that it was at the end and we was winning.
Yeah, after a brilliant performance by Salah. That's you know what I mean.
For nothing, man.
Did all that for nothing.
Yeah.
So Toto, what do you think going forward now? What do you think?
I just think we should take the draw and move on. I think we're still top of the league. You know, you got to look at positives. Because there is positives now we can look at. We're 7 points on top of the league. Of course, still 9. But we lost 2 points today. But look, we're still 7 points on top of the league. We've got to win. We've got to win next game. You know, keep on winning and winning until Christmas. And yeah, we'll be fine. I think we need to pass Everton because that Everton game is going to be a hard game, and away as well at Goodison Park. And you know what it is, local rivalry. Everton could be playing crap all season when they go against us to turn up.
Yeah,
I local derby is just it's going to be hard. But yeah, that's my view. I think we've got our do our bit in the January transfer window, sign a few more players, get some attacking-minded players instead of defensive-minded all the time, because, you know, we can't stop an attack, can we, effectively? You know, the only attack we had on the bench last night was Diaz, and that's it.
Yeah.
Put on Trent, which is, you know, I'll say he's a cross between the both attacking and defending. But we haven't got a proper attacking-minded player, but yeah, that's me.
I thought, when the subs came on, that made a difference. I wish Trent would have started the game instead of being on the bench. I was baffled about that. If Trent would have started, it would have been a different game. I think Gatball played good as well. He done his thing, you know, Gatball. I got so much respect for Gatball, man. So much respect. He's just doing his thing, innit?
Yeah.
I think he's definitely going to start at Liverpool. I think this is Nunes' last season at Liverpool. I think it is. I think this is his last season at Liverpool, and I think Kwanzaa needs to go on loan. What you said, Rod. Kwanzaa needs to go on loan and get a bit more experience, because all what's going to happen is when Konate comes back, you're going to have Konate and Virgil. You're just going to be sitting on the bench, and it's not right. You really should be just going out and playing football. Hopefully Chiesa can come back as well. Very, very soon. We need someone as that 9 or to help out Salah, because we just can't have Salah playing every single game. And talking to Salah, I think he's about to sign a new contract as well. The rumours were coming out yesterday of David Ornstein that they've come to an agreement, and now it's just come on Twitter now that Mohamed Salah is reportedly staying at Liverpool, so they're going to be signing a contract. I think the terms are all sorted. It's just the wages. They need to sort out the wages, what wages he's going to be getting. And Virgil as well. I heard about Virgil last night as well, that Virgil. See, I'm not worried about Virgil and Salah because I know probably they're going to stay. And if they stay, I'm happy with that. If that's sacrificing Trent going, I'll take it. I just don't want to lose Salah and I don't want to lose Virgil, because I believe Virgil has got a good 4 years left in him. It's not like he's a winger. He's a centre-back. And I think with all this, today, I think he'd go on a bit longer, like John Terry did. And I think Salah can as well. I think Salah can still do it.
Give me a minute, yeah?
So I'm going to get...
Yeah, you know what? Do you know what it is certain day with what's going to piss me off with the Trent thing? Is losing a player like that with so much experience.
On a free.
For nothing.
I know.
On a free, do you know what I mean? Give me 2 minutes, I'll be back, yeah? 2 minutes.
No problem, man. No problem. So, Toto, got comments.
Yeah, I'm going to comments. Yeah, we're just about to get on to the player ratings. I'll just go on to that. What I know, what was he doing? He's just. I've got no words. That was an amazing game. Yeah, it was a good game. Away for lads, yeah. Is Virgil not replaceable? No, he's not. Shambles by your keeper. But yeah, Virgil, in my opinion, I don't think he's replaceable. I think he's the best Premier League centre back in history. I'll say it now.
That's for Maldini as well.
Of course, people say John Terry, Ferdinand.
Nah.
But,
Ferdinand wasn't better than John Terry either, so forget it. Ferdinand's not even in the conversation. John Terry was the best until Virgil came along. Maldini said, when it all said and done, Maldini, this is coming from the GOAT, Maldini, quote Maldini. He said, when it all said and done, Virgil will be the best defender in the world ever. That's what Maldini said, and that's the GOAT of defense, Maldini. So that's good enough for me. I'm not going to listen to someone else's opinion on that I don't know on certain channels. You get me? If Maldini comes out and say, innit? That's when you know.
Yeah, because I think he's, going to be the best centre back, arguably of all time.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, facts.
And coming from Maldini as well.
Can't argue that one.
Yeah, exactly. So, he's one of a kind, isn't he? He's one of a kind. I don't think anyone can get close to him. No, I think in this generation, no one can get close to him. He's just got this, malicious technique that he uses, and it's not like any other defender. He's got his own unique technique. He's good at handling fast players. He's good. He's got his own way of jockeying. He doesn't do the standing jockeying what like all professional footballers do. Right? He has his own style. Instead of like jockeying from the side, he jockeys forwards.
Yeah.
He goes forwards and then he reads the game. He checks his right shoulder, left shoulder. He reads the game so good. He has the intelligence for a midfielder. And if you've got intelligence for a midfielder of a centre back, it's a good combination. Because centre back, you can see all the pitch. If you want to build a team, it's from the back. It's from the back. You got to build a team from the back, and you got to play out from the back. That's how a play opens up. Is either the keeper hits it long, but when the midfielder has no option, what they're going to do? They pass it to the centre backs or the full backs. It comes from defence. Start of play, and Virgil handled that well. He's calm under pressure. He's got someone pressing him, makes a simple pass, makes it look easy. So yeah, he's probably the greatest centre back of this generation.
No, I think he's the best centre back ever.
Yeah, but of course in this generation as well. In this generation, I think he's the best centre back.
I'd still put Maldini in front of him, but I can't really say that now, can I? Because Maldini said himself, when it all said and done, that Virgil will be the best player, best defender ever. So
it's like with Hazard and Salah. That debate was going on for ages. Prime Hazard, prime Salah. Who was better? Hazard said in the interview, Salah's way better than me.
Facts.
So
can't argue with it.
Can't argue from the horse's mouth, can you?
No, because all people do is chat. That's it.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. Cut it out well.
Uh-uh. Right, let's get the player ratings. Hold on. Let's get the player ratings. Just doing this sorted. It's waiting for Figgy's gonna come. Honest lot. La 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 la. Honest lot. Here we go. Honest lot. La 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 la. to the player ratings. Let's start off with the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper for me, I'll say.
I know what's coming. The rage.
Who?
Pure rage.
No, I'll say 4. 4.
I'll say Watless. He was absolutely Watless. The guy let 3 goals in, bro.
Yeah, 0.
He let 3 goals in, yeah. And that moment alone at the end should give him Watless. That's just my opinion anyway.
He lost us the game.
He lost us the game at the end.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Watless. So the next one is Quanta.
No, I had a soft. I'll say 7. I'm saying 7. I think he had a solid game.
Yeah.
Of course, he's not as more attacking, but I think he was good defending. And I think he was solid, so I'll say 7.
I think I'm gonna give him a 5 because I don't think he was that good on the right back, and I think he struggled with Gordon all night. Really, he struggled with him. But it's not his fault. He's not a right back. That was a mistake by the manager. That was a mistake by the manager right there. You know what I mean? You put him in right back. You got Trent on the bench. What was that about?
I don't know why he's trying to rest Trent. You know,
he's hardly played.
He's had 1 game.
I know.
He's trying to rest him.
So I'm gonna give Quansar a 5. What are you giving him? Rod?
He's gonna get a 2 to 4, man.
Rotted. Man's getting what? Let's do. Oh, okay, Paul.
We'll do standard.
You know what it is? He struggled, man. He was getting patterned up on that rise.
Yeah, from the border.
From what's it? Anthony Gordon. I don't think Anthony Gordon's that good. And even when he moved into sort of like into the middle, right? He's still getting buoyed off.
Yeah. He didn't have a good game today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying today. Sort of like when Harvey Elliott went out alone to Blackburn for a season that day. Look how good he come back.
Yeah, he come back good. Yeah, because he got a lot of game time.
Yeah, he needs to do that. He needs to go to a championship club or something like that, right?
Yeah,
and just get some experience, man. Because
go to Brighton.
Huh?
You should go somewhere like Brighton.
Yeah, even Brighton. That'd be really good for him. Do you know what I mean?
Because he's not the finished article yet, innit? You can see he's got gremlins in his game, innit?
Yeah, man. He's just like, I don't know. He gets a bit nervous when he does. When he's got certain players running at him, he gets a bit nervous. He gets shaky, boy.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
So the next one is Joey Gomez. I'm gonna start with Gomez. I'm gonna give this man a Watless. He was a liability yesterday. He looked shaky at the back. He actually looked like Quansar as well. He looked like he's only been playing Liverpool for a couple of games. I never saw, and I'm disappointed in Joey G because I really like Joey G. I'm always high praise for him on the channel when he does play. But yesterday was disastrous. He was shook, and I don't understand why he was shook, but he did look shook. His levels were low. Not used to his like from last season when he filled in for Robbo and he filled in for Trent. It was nothing like that. Yesterday, he just looked like a rank amateur, and I'm going to give him a Watless, and that's where he belongs. And if there was minus Watless, he'd be getting that as well because he was all the players. He was the worst player on the pitch for me. Was Joey Gomez absolutely liability? If I was a manager, and I was coaching him, I'd run on the pitch and I'd throw him off and say, "You never play for Liverpool again." He was Watless, absolutely Watless. I can't believe how he let that man just pass him. When you're a defender, you're supposed to clear the ball. That's the first. They learn you that in school. They learn you that in the academy. When you're coming through interleague and little league, when you're a centre back or a right back, and if you're second guessing yourself, clear the ball. Clear the ball. That's it. Very simple. And he never done it. And he acted like a rookie yesterday. So I'm giving him a Watless. Joey Gomez. Sorry for that rant. I just had to. Sorry. Go on, then. Go on.
Well, Toto. Joey Gomez.
I'll just say 4. I don't think he played well.
Oh, he's a troll. That's a troll. His face. Go on, what are you giving it? What are you giving it? What are you giving him, Rods?
He's getting a whatless cutlass.
He was whatless, man.
He was. You know what? Yeah.
Oh.
You know that there are actions that define words. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, basically, in the day, right? Like, there'd be a guy in there, right? That is really nice guy, sold the earth and everything. Now, right? He would define the word of good bloke. He's a good bloke. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Good bloke. Good
Right.
bloke.
Right. So, but then you got people. You got the word whatless, and what it was, Joe Gomez last night defined that word whatless. He defined what it means to be whatless. Seriously, he literally defined what it means to be whatless. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
you remember Nelly Cuss was that goal, man? Remember?
Yeah.
All he had to do is clear the ball, you know.
Clear the ball in it.
Just clear the ball, and he asked him to mess with it, man.
You know, if I was Arlie Scott and everything, I would have punched him up in the change room, you know.
Yeah, I know. I would have knotted him.
Punch him up.
Piss me off, man.
I said, Joey.
You see after you experienced players, man.
Yeah.
You know
what would have happened? I would have gone in the change room. Everybody in the change room sitting down and everything, their heads down and everything that.
Yeah.
And goes, everybody get out apart from Joey Gomez. Yeah. And all you would have heard in the day, right?
No,
don't hit me, no.
You walk in the training room, you just see his shirt being dragged over his head. And slap just got like that. Oh my gosh, you know.
Nah, he's whatless. He was whatless.
He was whatless,
and
man.
you know what? He's disappointed. Do you know what it is? Yeah, what it is, and this pertains to sort of like Kelleher as well. Why he's getting low marks? Because at the day, we have been singing these guys' praises.
Yeah,
we have been saying that in the day, right? I don't see why they bought a new goalkeeper because we've got Kelleher here, and he's just as good, if not better. Blah, but then obviously Mama does really. Gomez as well. I don't see why they're not playing him because he's good and this and that and everything. And he come put performance like that. Nah, man, he needs to get punched up for that.
Yeah, standard punched up ragger.
If I was doing this playing rating and I had this sort of like setting, I'd have a setting saying punched up. Punched up, you know.
Yeah.
Well, punched up.
You know, it should be 0. You know, I'm gonna have a 0. You know, I'm gonna have whatless as 2, yeah, but you know, I'm gonna have a bottom of the. But I'm gonna have a wasteman.
Wasteman.
Yeah.
Let's go to Virgil van Dijk. Didn't have a good game at all. Whatless as well. He was partly to blame for that. He's that goal, you know. He got spun like Cinderella. Why can't Virgil van Dijk come on, man, and help your fellow man? Like Fingy does. Kanate. This is why I like Kanate, because Kanate comes over and helps. Yeah, man. Why does Van Dijk have to he just goes in a straight line? There's no left or right or nothing. Why doesn't he come over and help him? He just does that, and he does a little jog, yeah, which best defender in the world ever. I think he said it, by the way, Maldini as well. So if Maldini's saying it, you know it's true. So he's doing that, yeah. He's doing the jogging, yeah. He's doing all that, yeah. But go over and help your man. Because you know, go and help him, and he don't do it, and that pissed me off yesterday. He does that more. He used to do that before he got his quad injury. Yeah. He just runs in a line now, isn't it? Just like that. But I'm going to give Virgil van Dijk, for me, I'm going to give him a whatless. He weren't good yesterday. He wasn't good, man.
Yeah, give everyone whatless.
He has to get a whatless.
I know that kills it. That's his boy.
Put Salah in 10 and put everyone as whatless.
Yeah, you know what?
You might be right.
I am feeling that.
Nah, man. I think he was good when he come on, Trent. Trent was good. We're getting.
He was. Give you. Yeah. Trent was good. So Bosley was good when he come on as well.
Yeah.
He was good. He come on.
Let's go grab him.
They should have started with him.
Bosley can drive forward.
Huh?
Yeah.
So Bosley can drive forward.
Yeah. That's what he brought him on for the pace.
Oh, this slot makes so many rotations.
Stop rotating the squad in there. Stop tinkering with the squad, man.
Ryan Gravenberch.
No, Nah, leave that, man. That's what my dad said.
I love
if it's not broken, don't fix it. Simple.
You know,
It's true. My dad, yeah. If you say to him, like, if like, all right, for instance, if there's something on the table, yeah, and it's his, and you take it off the table, you just say, leave that.
Yeah, that's what my mum used to tell me. If we, you know what, you get that clip round the ear, man.
Leave that. That's what I'm saying.
You know when your ear goes hot, you know you've been hit. When your ear, your mum clips round it. It's like your ears like swell up, man. Like that.
Well, definitely. Oh, mate. That's what I'm saying with the squad, yeah. No, but I'm just saying with the squad, yeah. There's nothing wrong with it, yeah. Leave that.
Just leave it, I know. The only, for me, the mistake he made is not starting Trent. All right, you don't want to start Szoboszlai, whatever, yeah, you can bring him on the second half. But I just don't understand why you didn't start Trent. What thought went through his head, yeah? Having Kwanzaa as a right back, and you know Gordon's going to be pacing down there. I just don't understand why he put Kwanzaa as a right back. He just sabotaged him. He's just sabotaged him.
Do you know what he should have done? He should have put Gomez there. He should have put Gomez there.
Gomez.
Because Gomez, this is why I don't understand why people persist, and the managers persist in putting him as a centre back. He's not good as a centre back. Play him as a fullback.
Yeah,
we need a fullback. Right. I tell you what. Come Saturday, and if they play Gomez as right back, on Saturday, right, you'll see a totally different Gomez.
Yeah. Of course, I know he's better because he filled in for Trent last year, and he's filled in for Robbo as well. He can play right or left back. That he's really good there. Yeah. But I don't think he had a choice. Okay, if you would have played Gomez as a right back, who would you have had his centre back? Kwanzaa and Virgil.
Yeah, you have to have Kwanzaa.
Yeah, Kwanzaa's better as a centre back. The right back is not his position anyway. I don't know why he done that. Trent right back. Now think if you want to save Trent, Gomez right back, and then you have Virgil and Kwanzaa in the middle. Simple.
Done, mate. Yeah, argument done. Do you know what I mean?
So what we're giving Ryan Gravenberch? This is his worst game he's ever had this season.
Whatless.
Ragga, look, he just there, just spitting out Whatlesses, man. The team was crap. Just Whatless. Hold on.
Toto said Whatless.
Hold on.
Stop it. I love Toto, man. That's my G there. That's my G.
Whatless.
If we get 21 gun salute, not may I tell you that. Yeah. But what it is, I'm more inclined to give him a benefit of the doubt, because what it is, and I think when you look at Ryan Gravenberch yesterday, it's like he's to me he's played for a lot of games. He's played a lot of games. As I said, he's covering for two positions, and I just think he caught up with him yesterday. I think he really caught up with him. So I'm going to give him a benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give him a 5. Give him a 5.
Okay. I'm going to go with 5 as well. It wasn't his best game he played. But again, I think he's looking fatigue. He's not the only player. He's looking fatigue as well. But yeah, I'm going to give him a 5. I think he deserves a 5. Standard. I'll give him a standard. And I will give him the benefit of the doubt. Did they pull him off in the game?
Yeah.
When did they pull him off? Do you remember what minute it was?
I think because Szoboszlai came on for him, didn't he?
Yeah. I think it was 65th minute, innit?
Yeah, something like that. Because I think Szoboszlai came on, and then what happened is Curtis Jones moved into midfield, and Szoboszlai come in as a 10. Well, obviously, I'll give him a 5, man. You know what I mean? Because
I've got to add him on, even added him.
To me, he just looked knackered.
Toto, what you giving him, Toto? I can't hear you.
McAllister.
Now, what you giving Gravenberch? We'll give him a 5.
I said Whatless, but you can give him a 5,
yeah. What's the next one? Curtis Jones.
I thought Curtis Jones was right yesterday. And I thought he was good. I thought, you know what it looked like to me, right? It looked like to me, he's the only one that give a shit yesterday. Apart from Salah. But it looked like he really cared yesterday. Because it was like certain positions. Right, when the first goal at the end of the day, right? Obviously, when they scored the first goal, he literally had a go at Verge. He literally had a go at him. He literally had a go to say your position was wrong. You should have been there, not there. You know, I was like telling Verge where he should have been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And stuff. Do you know what I mean? That shows me a guy that knows how to read the game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Of course he knows how to read the game. I think he's improved. I think his passing is improved.
Yeah.
Passing, look, them passes he's giving to the to Gatbo and flipping to Nunes, them passes are absolutely outstanding, man. Perfect. Deadly passing what Salah's doing. And Trevella's.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. See, when you look at sort of like Curtis Jones and his whole attitude has changed. Even when Gravenberch got the yellow card the other day against Man City, he said, "Don't lose your head."
Yeah,
that's what he said. He goes, "Don't lose your head." Now that's captain material, you know.
Yeah.
That's future captain material.
I don't think Trent's captain material, to be fair.
Yeah. I mean, there's an argument for that, Totes. There's an argument for that, and
I never thought he was captain material.
I think he could have. I think what the reason why they made him captain because he's a Scouser.
Yeah,
and they had to make him a vice captain. You know what I'm saying? Like, because people were thinking, right? Obviously, when Henderson left, people were thinking that Trent was going to be the captain.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people thinking that. So, like, due to that, now they probably said, like, you know what? Hey, what we do? We'll make him vice captain. You understand? But if you see the attitude of Curtis Jones in his last couple of games at the day, it's been nothing but exemplary. It's been nothing but exemplary.
I'll give him credit, man. Credit due. 100.
Yeah, because one of the things I saw from him yesterday, and I think that said to myself, you know what, you're a G and everything. That it's when he had a go at Virgil van Dijk, and what it is, you need players in your squad at the day that's going to challenge you.
Yeah,
you do. You need players in the squad that's going to challenge you. If you fuck up with anything, they're going to give it to you and say, like, you know, do better next time.
Yeah.
Do better. And that's literally what he kind of like said to Virg yesterday. He said, like, you know what I mean, you're supposed to be there, not there. You know what I mean?
Virg didn't have a good game yesterday.
No, his position was all wrong. But Curtis Jones, for me, if I was giving him a rating, I'll give him an 8 because he scored.
I'm gonna give him an 8 as well.
Yeah, I think.
Curtis Jones.
Yeah, I'll say 7. I think he had a solid game. You know, played the right passes. Yeah, I think he's been in good form, man. You know, that's what you call a proper 6. You know, so
give him 7.5.
Yeah, 7.5. I think he played well.
I can go with that, and I think as well. You know, you see what you got to realize that next Saturday there can be a lot of players in the squad that they're going to be up for it because it's a Merseyside derby,
and it's the last one.
Right. So really and truly, and they're going to be up for it in the day, right? So expect a different performance. You know what I mean? We always turn up against,
Everton will turn up for us as well.
Yeah, we turn up for us, but we just have that little bit more of an edge because listen, they got mullered by freaking Man United the other day.
No, but they won. They won yesterday.
Yeah, they won yesterday. Beat Wolves yesterday 4-0.
Yeah.
But Wolves at the day is a team at the day that's got no consistency.
No. They'll win 3, and then lose 6.
Yeah, one of them ones. Yeah. One of them.
So the next one is who's next? McAllister.
Go
on, Totes. You go first.
You can go first. Yeah.
I didn't see him get involved. I thought it was one of his quiet games today, McAllister. I think won a couple fouls. He did get a yellow. and he's banned for next game. So
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say 5. I don't think he was quiet. He was clumsy. Yeah, that's me. 5.
He's always getting yellow cards every game. You know who else is getting yellow cards as well? Gravenberch. Keep getting yellow cards.
That referee yesterday, right? He was shaky for me.
We'll talk about that under the penalty. We're going to get into that after.
Yeah,
that was a penalty.
Yeah, he was fucking he was shaky. All he needed to do at the day, right, was wear a Newcastle t-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know he's a Man United fan, isn't it? They all are.
Probably are, isn't it?
So McAllister, 5. I agree with that one. 5.
Yeah, you're 5.
All right, the next one is these are the subs now. No, the attackers. No, the attackers. Now we're doing the strikers now. Sorry, Cody Gakpo. I think he had a good game yesterday. I'm not saying he had the best game yesterday, but I think I think he was there. He looked on the attack, looked dangerous through the game. I know there was a couple of times he should have passed to Nunes and he never. But maybe they don't trust Nunes, and I don't know. But I thought he played good on that wing. I wouldn't have took him off. I think he came off for Diaz. I would have kept him on.
Oh yeah.
Put Diaz on the left, or have Diaz in the middle and have Gakpo on the left. That's what I would have done, but they never. But I thought he had a decent game yesterday. I'm going to probably give him a 6.5. I'm not going to go too high. I'm not going too low, but I thought he had a half decent game.
Yeah, I'll say 6. I think he created some chances on that left hand side, especially for that header to Nunes, which he missed at the back post.
Yeah,
should have timed his run a bit earlier, and he would have probably got to that. But
he actually got to it. He just missed it.
Yeah. But I'll say 6 for me. Gakpo.
Yeah, I'll say 6.5.
Yeah.
He didn't do a lot wrong yesterday.
No, I thought he was all right.
He did more good than bad.
So let's get on to this one then. So you know what's coming next, isn't it? Beginning with D and end with Z. 2 words. Darwin Nunes. What are we giving Darwin Nunes? There you go. What are you giving Darwin? We start with Toto. What are you giving Darwin Nunes?
10.
Oh God.
How much?
10.
Don't make me fight, Don't do that.
No, all jokes aside, 0. I just think he's missing easy chances, man.
Yeah.
He's missing easy chances. I respect his work rate. I respect his pressing. I respect the passion he has for the club. He has passion for the club. We saw it before. He comes on. He does make an impact as soon as he comes on. But you went about the final third finish. He's not good at the final third finish. He's good at scoring outside the box, right? He can score outside the box. We saw him do that before. He can score outside the box. Yep. But you're number 9, man. You should be scoring them inside. You should have 2 goals at least there, at least 1. He had 2 chances. One, it was a volley. It was teed up from on a plate. No one was buying. All he had to do was just power that in, and he shot it into Rosette.
Yeah.
I don't know where he was. I don't know where he's aiming, but he's not at the goal.
He was aiming for Uruguay.
Yeah, the thing is, he actually played good for Uruguay.
Yeah, no, the ball was traveling to Uruguay, blood. Trust me.
Yeah. Look, I just don't get it. Yeah, there's a difference. Look, Benfica, Liverpool, he ain't been a good transition. When he goes Uruguay, he cooks. There's a difference between that kind of football and Premier League football. It's completely different. But I just think it's his last season to prove what he has left. He needs to start scoring goals, and that's it. He needs to start scoring goals. He needs to start scoring them easy chances that he's missing every single time. He's missing easy chances. He's inside the boxes. He's missing sitters. He's missing volleys. Should be in, and he's in front of goals. He missed the. Look, I could probably pass for the other one where he missed it back post, but he should have scored that volley. You should have scored that volley. and it's not consistent. Not a respected work rate. Like I said, I'm going to repeat what I'm going to say. I respect his work rate. I respect his passion. I respect his personality. I respect everything. I like Darwin Núñez, but he needs to start scoring. And Jota won't last. We're
at the end of the show. We're going to talk about who stays and who stays and who leaves. We can talk about right at the end. We'll talk about that. So what are you giving him? Watless? I'm giving him Watless. There's not much really to say about it. He's going to get a Watless. He's incapable of scoring goals on a regular basis. We paid nearly 100 million for him, and that was included add-ons. This is why he gets scrutinised the way he does. People don't scrutinise Gravenberch that much because we didn't pay 100 million for Gravenberch.
87 million.
He's coming into the club here, and he's making his money. It's the same with Gakpo. We didn't pay 100 million for Gakpo either, and look what Gakpo's doing. You got Darwin Núñez. I think he scored 3 goals in 20 plus games, right? That's not good enough for a £100 million player. And I believe if he was at Man City, and I believe if he was at Chelsea, if he was at another club like Arsenal, my man would have been gone by now. I don't know why we persist to keep him. Or maybe it was the manager changing. I think if Klopp was still here, he would see out his contract, and Klopp would probably give him another contract. But when I'm looking at our manager, Slot, he don't seem like the guy who's going to stand for it. I think he's going to probably say to him, maybe he's going to be on his way. Probably talk to Edwards and suggest maybe we should bring in another striker, which I was screaming for, that we should bring in another striker. And everyone's like, oh, we don't need one. Yeah, we do. We need a striker. We can't rely on Mo Salah to score our goals every week. It's just not good enough. It's not good enough.
And that's what we're doing.
Yeah, we're just relying on Mo Salah. How can we just rely on a 32-year-old Mo Salah, well, a 30-year-old Mo Salah to score our goals every week? It shouldn't be like that. We should have a number 9. A number 9. Very simple. I'd pick a number 9 over a DM now. We need a striker. We need a striker who's going to score 20 goals a season at least. 20 goals a season. Then we would win the league. But we need and Darwin Núñez is not it. Gave him a chance in the first season. Never criticised him, just like Ros never gave him a chance. Second season, I never criticised him. At the back end of last season, I said, you know what, maybe he's not the guy. And when the third season came, I said, you know what, give him another season because we've got a new manager. Maybe he'll change under a new manager. He's still the same. So for me, he's just not the same for Liverpool. Not saying he's not a good player. He doesn't fit our system. And that's just how I feel. And I'm going to give him a Watless.
You know what it is, yeah? What made me laugh?
That makes sense. Then I know I rambled on. Did that make sense?
No, it makes sense. But what made me laugh in the beginning, when he said, there's no avoiding him getting a Watless.
There's no what? What did I say?
There's no avoiding him getting a Watless. He's getting a Watless regardless. Yeah. He's getting a Watless settings, There's no avoiding it. Imagine that, you cannot avoid it. You cannot avoid it.
No avoid. He's a Watless.
Coming to you.
I'm not saying he's a crap player. He just doesn't fit the Premier League.
No. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm not criticizing that because I saw him play and I know he's a good player. I saw him in the Copa America. I know he's a good player, but just not for Liverpool. That's all it is. And you're allowed to say that.
Yeah, do you remember yesterday on the group and everything that, like, me and Anton was talking, and even he agreed. He goes, "You're right."
He was a cheerleader for Darwin, isn't it?
Yeah, no. You know what it was? We, to be fair, we both were. To be fair, because I was the one saying it, and they sort of like.
No, but I remember last year when I said to you at the end of last season, and he was 2 years into his contract, and I said to you, I remember saying to you, I said, I don't think he's the guy, and you said, I don't think he is.
No, I'm talking about in the season.
Okay.
In the actual season, the first season, and then we come to the second season. I said, give him a chance. Give him a chance.
I did as well.
Yeah, now people say give him a chance, but what I said, and I'm going to judge him at the end of the season, which was the end of obviously last season.
Last season,
2 years, and I think that, and I think that's when sort of like me and Anto were saying that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, it's like he's in total agreement, and maybe this league and it's not for him.
No.
Do you know what I mean? I'm telling you that he goes to Italy,
Spain,
yeah, right. Even Germany, I reckon. Even Germany.
He's gonna cook there.
He will cook. I've got no doubt. And he would cook. It's just that. So, like, listen. Do you remember Varane?
Yeah, Varane for Man United.
Yeah, remember him? Right. He was at Lazio, right? He was at Lazio before Lazio, and they bought him for 30 million. And that was good money at that time. You know what I mean, right? He cooked at Lazio.
Yeah, I know.
Lazio, trust me, Lazio at the end of the day, he ran that midfield. He was a don. Yeah. Come to Man United, he couldn't recreate it because you know what it is. Our league is a faster league than sort of like Italy. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So what I notice about some of the South American players at the day, right? Yeah, is what makes them good at the day is like sometimes they're in leagues at the day where they can show they got time to show their technical ability. Yeah. Technical ability, what they can do with the ball. You know what I mean? But what it is at the day, right? When they come to the Premiership at the day, right? And they can't do that because the game's more faster and you're being rushed more and so on, right? Yeah. They begin to look ordinary. They begin to look not that player and that you thought you was getting. It's a bit like Luis Diaz and I think that, right? Luis Diaz at Porto and they was cooking, yeah? He's come to Liverpool there. He hasn't really cooked. He's scored a few goals, but he hasn't really cooked, has he? He's not a Mane, is he? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So I just think at the day, right, this league is not suited for him. And the quicker he goes to a league that is more suited and he can revive his career, the better it is for him.
Yeah. Everyone on the Watlers, yeah?
Yeah, man, what let's say.
Yeah, I agree. First year, 2 years, I gave him a chance. I think at the end of last season, the reason why I thought to myself he wasn't the guy after 2 years, when Slot came in, I thought just see how he plays under Slot, it might change, but he's still the same. He still looks nervous on the ball. Every time he gets the ball and he's in front of the goals, I'm thinking he's probably going to miss it anyway, and he does. You know, you don't want that from a striker. Breaking news just coming. Actually, weren't breaking news. Alex Scott has just been inducted into the Hall of Fame. WSL Hall of Fame. Maybe she can be an icon on FIFA now instead of a stupid hero. Alex Scott, the legend for Arsenal, won multiple league titles, Champions League, everything. You know the black girl, the one that's going to be.
Not bad looking either.
Yeah. I'll bring it up in a minute. Fair play.
You know she's
I know.
I think she's half Jamaican.
Yeah.
And half Jewish. You know.
Is she?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I know she's half Jamaican because she did this thing on BBC One. You know Who Do You Think We Are when she went and like tracked down her roots and all that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And she went to Jamaica, so she got Jamaican roots. So I think she's half and half, sort of like half Jamaican, half Jewish. I think.
So what are we giving Salah?
10.
10 as well.
10. Sorry, 10. He's done it again. I'm sorry. He's done it again. He's brought us back.
Love the stream. Yeah, big up, man. Big up, bro. Thanks for joining us today. Thank you very much.
Respect, blood. I think again, he's proved he's proved his worth, and he's dragged us up again, isn't he?
And he's about to get another contract.
Huh?
He's about to get another contract as well.
That's good. I want him to that. You know, to be fair, at the end of the day, to be fair, I want all three to stay. You know what I mean? I want all three to stay.
Of course, but I'm saying if you had to let one go, it'd be Trent.
Yeah, I don't want to let anyone go. I don't know.
You know, if it come down to it, like, because you know how this club is, yeah. You know how this club is tight with the money, and it might come down to that we're gonna have to let one go. If you come with us, someone come to you now and say, look, you only can sign 2 players. I'm signing Virgil and Salah. Virgil can go on for 4 years, top of the game. He's a centre back. The way he moves and that, he looks after himself. I think he can go for about 4 years on top of the game. I think Salah could at least go for 2 years. And 2 years is enough. If Salah's on top of his game for 2 years, things are going to happen at Liverpool, you know. It don't matter who we bring in, things are going to happen. If I had to, I don't want to let Trent go, but if Trent has to be, he'll have to go. Because I think we can bring it right back. And as long as we pay the money, I think we could get, what's his name? Frimpong, we can bring in Frimpong. I know he's a wing back.
Do you know what it is?
Role.
Do you know what it is? I think, yeah, what you're saying is right. The only problem I've got, I don't see any team in the world, yeah, that's got a player like Trent Alexander.
No, they haven't.
And letting him go for free.
I don't think we're going to let him go for free. I think if he's decided that he's going to leave Liverpool, I think Liverpool's going to sell him in January.
Yeah, but he can start. Yeah, but in January it's too late.
No, now when the January window opens, Liverpool.
No, he can start. No, but in January, this is what it is. In January, you can start talking to other clubs.
Yeah, I know that. This is what I'm saying. That's my point. I'm saying he could start talking to clubs in January. Then they will sell him. They will sell him. They're not going to let him go on the free. Even if there was talk about this, I think it was Copy Show, one of them shows, was talking about it. But I think it was Callum and I think, don't quote me on it, but I think it was. I think he said, I think Liverpool, what they might do is if Trent has indicated to them that he doesn't want to start Liverpool anymore, he thinks they will sell him to a club in January just to save face. Because if he goes on a free, how does that make Liverpool look like? You got the best right back in the world, probably the best right back in the world. Like you said, nobody can play like him in the world as a fullback and the way he creates as well. He can go upfield and do the passes. I don't think Liverpool's going to let him go on a free. I just don't think it's going to happen.
How much would you necessarily get for him?
I don't know.
In January when he's
but he's better than leaving on the free though.
Yeah, how much you get for him though?
I don't know how much. I don't know. Just say we had about a year left on his contract, and he sold into a team. Probably you're going to sell him for about 100 million, 150 million. But in January, obviously, they're not going to get that much because he's only 6 months left on his contract. So they're probably going to sell him for about 50, 60 million. I think someone might pay that.
Yeah. But the only problem what you got, the only problem that you got, right? As you just said, 6 months left in his contract. Yeah. All teams going to do, my friend, is just wait.
Yeah, I know they're going to wait, but that's what they're going to try sort of minute.
Yeah, they're going to try. They could try. This is where we'll have our dilemma. This is where we'll have a dilemma. You know what I mean? And I totally understand what you're saying, Solo. I totally understand it, yeah? But this is where we have our dilemma because no matter how much we're asking, right? Players, teams at the day will just wait at the day till summer and sign him on a free. Do you know what I mean? Your best bet, right? If you're gonna sell him, your best bet is selling him in this month. That's your best bet. It's to sell him this month and say, right, you know what, Trent, and if you want to go, we can go now and then to Real Madrid.
Go now.
We want 80 to 90 million or something like that. Something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Go on a free. They can't let him go on a free.
If you wait till January,
then you've had it.
You've had it because then you can say, right, wait till January and say, right, you're going to sell him and we want 50 to 60 million for him, All teams will do it in a day, right? It's just wait until the summer and then right? And just try and sign him on a free. It will be a situation in days like each club will try and offer the biggest contract they can for it and just give him a hefty sign-on bonus. Do you know what I mean?
Well, maybe he's going to stay. And we just talk.
I hope so. I hope he does stay. Man, because the thing is, right, that could be the difference. That could be the difference of us winning a title if we don't get anybody in. Do you know what I mean? If we don't
have we made the difference when he come on yesterday?
There you go.
You see the difference? Because that's what world-class players do.
Yeah. One pass and he was through.
All right, then let's go on to the subs. We've done Salah. He's the Messiah. Let's go on to the subs. What we're giving Trent.
I'll give him 8.
8 for Trent. Szoboszlai.
Fuck it, he gets another 8 as well.
Yeah, he made it come up.
He was good.
Playing good lately.
Yeah.
I'll give him that, man. Diaz.
6.
No.
Yeah, innit, Toto, innit? 6, innit?
Yeah.
He was special.
I know he's annoying, innit? He's annoying sometimes, there, isn't he?
Lost the
He just
ball.
holds on to the ball, do his little skill. And he just can't, sometimes he just holds on to
No,
the ball.
I don't know what's going on with him lately, man. I don't know what's going on with him because he came on. He went down the wing, he did a little dribble, and then he lost the ball. And then Newcastle won another counter attack. Thing with Diaz, yeah, he goes on this. I went on the hype train. Yeah, he was on good form, but I went on the hype train. I was going to say, yes, let's see how consistent he is for the rest of the season. Then they'll prove me wrong. Yeah, prove me wrong yet, So,
Man said.
But you giving him? You want to give him a what? That's what it is.
Man said, yeah, he was invited onto the hype train, yeah, and there was no hype there.
Nah, at the beginning for the first 4 games,
yeah.
But now he's gone back to default settings, hasn't it?
Yeah.
This is why I was arguing with the next one, which I'm not going to bring his name up on the screen because I don't do that. I was talking with this guy and I said, listen, bro, he had 1 season last season and he was absolutely dog-esque. He was dog. Yeah?
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about, yeah?
Yeah, we know.
Because he had 4 good games at the beginning. I told you, didn't I?
I know, you can't eat chicken food out, man. Get out of it.
Give him a season first, and now he's going back to default settings.
Yes,
but I think, for me, I'm going to give Diaz a 5. No more than a 5, in my opinion. What about you, Rods?
I said a 6, but I'm not averse to a 5.
There you go. You want to, yeah, whatever. We'll leave him there. Yeah. Who else is this? Arnie Slot.
Arnold Slot.
Yeah.
Arnold Slot.
Hold on. Yeah. There is he.
Arnold Slot. La 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 la.
I'll give an Arnie Slot. Arnie Slot.
I'll say 6. I think you made the right decision bringing on the subs. It just weren't good enough.
What about you, Rods?
What the settings? Because what it is with him, what I noticed in the day, right, is that what he did later on, he should have done in the beginning. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't see the point at the day of you playing Kwanzaa as right back. You know what I mean? I just didn't see the point of that. You know what I mean? You put an inexperienced, you had to play an inexperienced centre back anyway, right? We'll just keep him a centre back where Virgil can have an eye on him. You put him as right back. What's wrong with you?
I know.
What's wrong with you? So he has to hold the L for that yesterday. He has to hold that L. I'm not going to lie to you.
Honestly, yeah. I think yesterday he did make some mistakes. I think he should have started Trent in right back, not Kwanzaa. He should have brought the subs on a bit sooner, but he never. But in the end, he got it right towards the end. But it was no, I don't think, I'm going to give him a 5. Honestly, standard. Just because the subs he did bring on in the end, they did make a difference in the game. But he should have brought him a bit sooner. But not starting Trent was suicide.
Yeah, that was just fucking
suicide.
I don't know what he was trying.
Anfield Uncle Rods, can you hear me?
Right, is that you?
Yeah, man, that's good, isn't it? I got one.
Stop that.
He's good at it. Got more on here as well. Go on.
Yeah, so that's what the thing is about in the day, yeah. It's like he should have done a lot better yesterday. So he has to hold it out for that.
He definitely does. Arnie Slot made a mistake yesterday, big time.
Go on.
No, I got nothing else to say really.
Now, what you saying about Arnie Slot?
Yeah, I said 6. Arnie Slot.
Arnie Slot, man. What you saying about Arnie Slot? I love this microphone, man. It's like a megaphone, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I gave him a 5. What did you give him, Rods?
Who, Arnie Slot?
Said it.
I gave him what the settings.
What you giving it, Toto?
6.
Okay. I gave him standard. Gave him what? So he has to go in the poor section.
Yeah.
Poor man. That's it, man. That's the we've done that, man. That's in the bag. We've finally done it, man. Yeah. So before we go, I want to say to you guys, just very quick, I want to know who stays, who goes in the team. When Arnie Slot has his season next year, where hopefully we'll buy some players in January and in the summer, which players leave and which players stay?
No one leaves. No one leaves. Don't sign anyone.
No, I'm asking you who leaves and who stays. If it's up to you.
I would keep Van Dijk, Trent, Callister, Gravenberch, Alisson, Kelleher, or Sabo, Salah, like I always said. I would get rid of Mamardashvili. If Nunes isn't performing this season, I'll get rid of Nunes.
I got people to check. Big up, bro. Long time.
I'll put Kwanzaa on loan. Get rid of Jota. That's me.
Everything I agree with you, what you just said then. But I wouldn't get rid of Mamardashvili. I'd put him on loan. You know, Mamardashvili, I'd put him on loan because I'm not sure if I'm not sure if Alisson's going to sign another contract when it comes to an end in a couple of years. So we might need Mamardashvili. So I'd probably put him on loan somewhere. But everything you said, I agree with. Nunes should definitely go. I think Jota should just stop playing FIFA. Yeah. Oh yeah, big up to Jota, man. Just had a youth as well. Big up to Jota. Just had a youth.
Yeah.
But he needs to stop playing FIFA and he needs to
get on the pitch and do something.
Is that why he's not playing? Because he keeps on banging his misses.
Pause. No, he's there because he keeps.
No, but think about it. You weren't that injured at the day to have like a child again, were you?
Yeah, but he's playing FIFA all the time, bro, doesn't it? Man.
He's top one in the. He's top one in the Premier League. He's playing too much FIFA, and
he's playing FIFA with his misses, mate, and he scored.
There you go. Kelleher, leave Joe Gomez, leave.
Kelleher, leave.
Salah will get 1 year extension. Virgil to get 2 year. I heard it yesterday. It's coming through now that Salah's gonna get a 1 year extension. So that extension is gonna start from next season. So he's gonna get a 1 year extension. Virgil gets a 2. I think what Salah's gonna get. What's reported that he's gonna get a 1 year deal plus an extension. So it's basically like a 2 year. So he'll be with us for 2 years, which makes sense. You know, he's 30 years of age. It makes sense. Virgil's getting a 2 year one, which I'm happy about as well. So, yeah, so that's 2 guys. See, nothing about Trent. Have you noticed? Nothing about Trent. See? Yeah. That's what I think Trent's going to go.
His face, he wants to go Barcelona.
If he wanted to sign for Liverpool, he would have signed by now.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Let's see what happens. He may surprise us.
If he stays, I'm going to be happy. We can all do a video together and talk about it.
If I was Kelleher, I would leave. You know why? Because in my mind, I'll be thinking I'm too good to be a second keeper. No, I want to hang on to him.
He's not too good after last night to be a second keeper. I think second keeper, that's what he should be.
He's a world-class keeper, Kelleher is. Kelleher is world-class.
No, I don't get me wrong at the day, right? Second, is probably second goal. Being second string is probably his level, and that's no mean feat because look who you're up against. You're up against the world's best.
He could get into any club. If he walked out of Liverpool, any club in the Premier League he could walk into and be the main keeper. He's been the second best keeper this season. Who's better than Kelleher in the Premier League? No, not one keeper. I can't name one. It's not the Man City keeper. It's not the Arsenal keeper. The Arsenal keeper had a little run for a little bit, and then he's just gone back to reality settings. I think Kelleher could go into any team in the Premier League and be a main keeper.
No, he can be. Don't get me wrong. And I would champion for that. But I think at the end of the day, right, in the respect of like him being like number one world beat, I don't think he's there yet. He's there yet. And you got to look at who he's up against. He's up against Alisson. That is a standard. Yeah, that's a standard. So to be close by him in some sort of way is no mean feat. But I think at the end of the day, he is really a good number two. Because you look at that guy, the Czech Republic goalkeeper, Jaros, right? He can more like walk into a lot of these teams in the Premiership.
Yeah.
Because he's performed. When he's come on, he's performed. You know what I mean? So, he could probably come into a lot of these teams. You know what I mean? You know what it is? We got this goalkeeping coach, right? That is amazing. He's amazing. I think, like, Alisson speaks highly of him. Kelleher speaks highly of him. Yeah. Jarrod speaks highly of him. Everybody speaks highly of this goalkeeping coach that we got.
Yeah, we've got goalkeepers.
He's just quality. But for me, the people that I would say leave, I would say Jota is one of them. Obviously, Nunez is one of them. I would say
I'm sick of Jota. It's more annoying.
I would say Endo, only because I only say Endo because I think they are going to get rid of him.
Yeah,
I think they are going to get rid of him. So I think 3 players at the day, from me, at the day, I feel should leave. Do you know what I mean? Even if it's just for their own sanity, like Endo has done nothing wrong. It's just that this manager that's come, this head coach that's come in, doesn't fancy him in that way. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think at the day, sort of like, he's still got, to me at the day, Endo's still got some live show. Do you know what I mean? You know, he's not gone past his sell-by date by no means. So I think at the day, just try and see if he can get back in Germany again, or even get back to your old club, Stuttgart. You know what I mean? You know, so those are the 3 players I'll probably see leaving. You know what I mean? But then we know what this regime's like, and that, right? They want to suck every last bit of money out of you. So they'll probably keep sort of like Darwin Núñez for another season and let him go on a free. Do you know what I mean?
Toto, what are you saying about that?
Yeah. Toto, I think Kelleher's leaving the team. Yeah, I think so. Kelleher will decide if he wants to leave or not. In the day, if he wants to leave, they'll let him go.
Yeah.
So, I don't think he'll stay to be number 2.
No.
Got one here. You just said it, LOL, he made such a blunder, but he made a save when Joe played ball back, but his mistake still costed us. Shouting schoolyard, you learn in defense, clear the ball. What did I say at the beginning of the video? This is what I said at the beginning of the video about Joey Gomez. When I was playing football and I was coming through the academy, there's amateur, when you're going through when you go your little league and then you go your interleague when you're 7, 8 years of age, and you're a defender or whatever you're doing, or fullback, the first thing the coach says to you, when in doubt, clear the ball. Because it's all right doing it in training, holding onto the ball and kicking it around, but when you're in a match, you're not going to have that time on the ball.
No.
Because mans are going to jump on you quick and you're going to boom, clear it. And that's what he said. I don't understand where he's coming from. You definitely have to clear the ball, man. Kelleher, to me, is a world-class goalkeeper. I think he gets into any team. But I don't think he's going to start Liverpool to be a number 2. Not to bring him on with Rashford. He won't. He's too good for that. He goes.
He's not going to stay for number 2 now.
You see, LOL, you're all getting me worked up over. Yeah, I should have saw me yesterday. Alisson's been the world's best for years, but people say Edison. No. Edison is better. Courtiers or whoever, in my opinion, not true. He's just been the world's best for years now. Yeah, I think Courtois was the best back in the day. I think Courtois is a very, very close second.
Courtois good.
Yeah, very close second. He was the best before he got them injuries, but he's getting back into form. Edison is not better than Alisson. Forget it.
Nah.
Forget it. Still can't believe it. Toto and Solo told me to give the manager a chance. Now it seems like not bad. See, I told you. I told you, didn't I? I told you to give Arne Slot a chance because he's a good coach. I told you at the beginning. See, when he got linked to Liverpool, yeah, I never knew nothing about this man. A lot of YouTubers come out and said, "Oh, we know everything about him," because I went on YouTube to watch, them little clips of him. I didn't even know this man. Arne Slot, because who's that? He goes, "Oh, he come from that league." I don't even watch the Dutch league. I don't even know who they are. I don't know where to watch the Dutch league. I don't know him. But when he come in, I said, "Look, I'm not going to criticize him because I don't know him." Some people like to criticize people and I don't even know the people. I saw him do his tactics. He's a good coach. But at the end of the day, it's up to Eds and that to give him the tools to coach the team. If they're not going to give him the tools, yeah, a man can't work without his tools, innit? So it is what it is. Huh?
Of course, he can't. A man can't work without his tools.
Can't work without his tools.
Exactly.
So, have you got anything coming up?
You tell a man at the day, go fix that door and take his tools away from him. You're going to say, what about my cloud?
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. That cloud there, dog. No, but it's true though, isn't it? It's true. You can't
You're good.
Do what you want to do without the tools. I'm prepared to give Arne Slot to the end of the season, and then he'll be fully judged by me by the end of the season.
Yeah.
But,
of course.
I said what I said at the beginning. Obviously,
Yes.
not wanting him at the club and that, but let's see now.
What you say, Toto? What you got coming up?
Coming up. Of course, got the Keep It Sports channel. Of course, we got the preview for the Everton game coming up. So keep that in mind. Maybe a vlog coming up on my channel. Depends what I'm doing this week. Of course, Twitter at TOTOHammer44, TikTok TOTOHammer at TOTOHammer44.
What about Brad? What you got anything coming on your channel?
I'm gonna do my review, preview of the Everton game. I'm gonna do it 10 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yeah.
10 o'clock tomorrow night. Do you know what I mean? And then no watch along because I'll be at work. So the next game.
Will you be back for the live review when the game finishes?
Yes, I'm doing review, but that'll probably be the next day, the Sunday.
How about for our channel if you're going to be here? Could we do our live reviews after the game?
Yeah, I should be about. No, I'll be at work, innit?
What time do you finish?
Remember, it's the early kickoff, innit?
Yeah, we're not going to do it straight. Oh, yeah, because it's the early kickoff, I'll probably do it in the evening.
All right, I'll be there. If you're doing the evening,
because all the big ones will be after then.
Yeah. If you're doing it even that's between 7, 8, and 9, yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, that'll be the best. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it straight away because Formula 1's done as well, so I'm gonna be doing it. But yeah. So we've got things coming up on the channel. Me and Toto's gonna be doing the player lineup tomorrow for the Everton game, 12:30 kickoff, and also there's Formula 1, the last race this weekend, Abu Dhabi, last race of the season. It's gonna finish at Abu Dhabi. The last year that Lewis Hamilton's going to be with Mercedes, been with Mercedes for over a decade. He's going to Ferrari next year, so it's going to be his last race. So we're going to be covering all that as well. And we're kind of busy this weekend. This will be our last busy weekend for a while because when the Formula 1 season finishes, it's going to be more about the football. But again, the football games are coming thick and thin, and it's coming fast, isn't it?
Yeah, they are. Right.
It's Christmas time.
And we playing sort of like.
We're playing
playing Saturday.
And we're playing Tuesday.
And we're playing in a week again, isn't we?
Yeah, Tuesday, yeah. I think it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
So that's it, man. That's what we've got coming on. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yeah, man.
A few more questions. Is actually scary if we win the league and win another one after that? How do we look back at one of the greatest club? I don't know, bro.
Klopp's still my G, no matter what.
He's a G. He's there. You know what I mean? There you go. So my prediction.
Because remember, you got to remember the day. So obviously, Klopp set the thing. He set the thing.
He's a Shankly. My prediction is still 4th and the FA Cup for now. So his prediction is still 4th for the table. It could be. We could drop off now. We could drop off before January, before we can buy any players. We could drop off. Our defense looking leaky. It could happen, or we could win. We could win. It could go either way. It's football, isn't it? But thanks for coming on, Calanjaro. It's been a long time, man. Glad to see you. But before we go, we're going to end with this. La 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 la.